up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making my favorite carrot side dish. You could even have this as a meal. It is paleo. This is also great to have on the Candida cleanse. I'm going to be baking it in my Instant Pot, but you can also just bake it in the oven if you don't have an Instant Pot. It's also going to look something a little like this. Let's get started. First, I'm starting off with basically a bag of carrots, around 14 carrots. I don't know, would you count that as a full carrot? I don't know. But I just washed them. I'm gonna prep them by cutting off the top of them and then cutting them about 1 inch wide. So I'll show you that now. I'm just cutting off the ends and then cutting about 1 inch wide. So it'll look something like that. I'm just gonna throw them in the bowl for now. Okay, so I'm just throwing them in a bowl and this is kind of what they look like. And if there are some bigger ones like this one, I just cut in half so that they'll cook kind of more evenly, but overall this is what it looks like. So I'm gonna put in some olive oil. This is the olive oil I'll be using. I got it at Trader Joe's and I'm just gonna put like a capful, so however much that is. All right, I'm gonna toss that up, get it coated very well. Perfect, so I'm gonna add a little bit of salt and some pepper. There you go, toss it around some. So I'll be using the Instant Pot for this. This is the Instant Pot Pro Crisp and it also has an air fryer. So I'm gonna be using the bake setting today. If you don't have an Instant Pot, you can pop it in the oven on 425 for maybe about 20-25 minutes. That's what I would do if I was using the oven, but this just makes it so much easier. So I'm gonna be using this guy today and I'm gonna bake it for about 20 minutes and then I'll check on it and make sure that it's perfectly cooked. I'm gonna let it preheat for now. Once it's done preheating, I will put the carrots in. All right, it's ready for me to add the food. So I'm just gonna put the carrots in there. I'm gonna check on it after about 10 minutes, stir it up, make sure that it's cooking evenly. All right, it's about halfway done. I'm just gonna give it a little stir. All right, they're looking pretty good. I'm gonna test them with a fork though. That's what it's looking like. Pretty good. I'm actually gonna bake it for 5 more minutes, because I feel like it could bake just a little bit longer. All right, so I'm gonna do an additional 5 minutes. This is why you always test your food before taking it out. It's been 5 minutes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. A little crispy. Yep, they look good. Okay, I'm going to be using arugula as my base. A couple handfuls. Obviously you can add more if you need to. That's the base we're starting off with. And I'm just gonna dump the carrots. Yeah, that is what it's looking like. Now I'm gonna show you how I do my favorite dressing. Okay, what you're gonna need for the dressing is you're gonna need some apple cider vinegar. If you don't have apple cider vinegar, you can use a lemon, some tahini, and some mustard. You can use Dijon mustard. If you're using Dijon mustard, just make sure that it has apple cider vinegar instead of just regular vinegar if you're doing the Candida cleanse. So I'm gonna be using this guy, I got it at Whole Foods. And then I'm also gonna be using a couple of minced garlic cloves and I'm gonna mince them with this little contraction. If you don't have the mincer, you can just chop them up or just use garlic powder. I don't usually measure this, to be honest, but since I'm doing the video on it, I'll measure it for you guys. So here is the tahini. I'm gonna do 2 pretty large tablespoons. There's 2. Okay, now I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. This dressing is great if you're doing the Candida cleanse because it has a lot of antifungals. And then I'm gonna do about half a tablespoon of the mustard. And then I'm gonna mince these garlic cloves. Okay. I like it really garlicky, so And garlic is great for candida overgrowth as well. All right, this is what it's looking like, and I am just gonna stir it up. Okay, I'm gonna add 1 more tablespoon of the apple cider vinegar. So that's 3 tablespoons so far. 'Cause I like it a little bit more runny, but honestly, you just make it the consistency that you want. It really doesn't matter. Okay, that's a little better. I'm gonna add 1 more tablespoon. There we go, that's better. That's looking better. All right, so now I'm just gonna add this to my dish. I'm gonna add maybe about 75% of it, actually. And toss it around. There we go. And I can save the rest of this for later. That's why I put it in this little jar, so you don't have to use all the dressing if you don't want to. I think this is plenty, so saving the rest for later. Okay, I'm gonna get it ready to serve, so I'm gonna put it on this plate. That is looking excellent. Okay, so you don't have to do this part, but I am gonna add some hemp seeds. There is the finished product. Looks really good. All right, I'm really happy with how it looks. Let's give it a taste. I would definitely bake the carrots for about 25 minutes. I think that's like the perfect time for them. You can add avocado on this. You can even add in some onion if you want. So there's definitely a lot of variations that you can do with this salad, but this is a great side dish if you're having your friends over or going to a family function. This is a great side dish to bring. It's paleo, it's vegan, it's really healthy, and it's great if you're doing the Candida cleanse because it has a bunch of antifungals in it as well. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Give this video a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more recipes from me. And I hope you enjoy the salad. Tag me on Instagram if you do. I would love to see it. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!